Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I have a plan with me. I am in my vertical classic catch-all planner for the week of May 16th through May 22nd. I am super excited to use Modern Bookish, one of the newer releases from the Happy Planner that released with the back to school release at the beginning of May. And I'm super excited. Look how beautiful this set is. I love it. So I pulled this one out, and then I also pulled out Modern Farmhouse because I think I'm going to be able to mix and match some of these with this book. So that's what I've pulled out to get started. So I will link everything that I end up using down below so you can be sure to check that out. Otherwise, I will put you guys on fast forward. Let's go. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is grab this washi tape. This is actually from the washi tape shop. I think it came in a big set of lots of different black and white washi, and I love it as a background washi because it has all of this writing on it. This turns out to be a very calming spread. I loved putting it together. It was calming to put together. It's definitely more neutral than my normal go-to, but man, is it pretty in the end. So I'm actually going to fill the whole bottom row of boxes with this washi tape just to create a background. So this is actual washi tape. You cannot write on top of it very easily. And so I'm going to layer boxes over the top of it. This is a great way to add a lot of character to your spread. You can fill in scrapbook paper or washi tape, or even just color in solid this whole section and then layer different boxes on top of it just to give it a different look and feel from the rest of your typical spread. So you can see that I'm using my little Fiskars precision trimmer right here just so I can cut off the excess washi. I did press a little bit too hard and cut through the page, which happens sometimes, so don't worry about that. It's not really going to affect how I'm able to write, and it's not going to affect the spreads on either side. So I'm not super worried about it, but just something to watch out for. You don't really have to press that hard, just very lightly down, and it will cut through that paper washi pretty easily. So just getting that all cleaned up, ready to go, and that's kind of the basis for this particular spread. Modern Bookish is a teacher planner, so it's actually formatted for a big size planners because most of the teacher planners from the Happy Planner are big size planners because teachers have a lot to write in their planners, so that's very understandable. But you can use these stickers in any size of Happy Planner. And so I'm using it in this classic size, and I'm going to start off with this beautiful sticker right here, one of my favorites. It says, "Remember, life is a beautiful and tough journey, but you keep going and you push through. You've already made it this far. Imagine what else you could do." It is just so perfect. So I'm going to be using that down at the bottom, but I'm trying to figure out how I can layer it with some different pieces, what else I might want to include over there. So we're going to start with florals, and the black and white florals are the perfect complement to Modern Bookish. It has the same feel, so I'm going to put florals at the top, and then not so much with the florals at the bottom, but I will add this greenery kind of look at the bottom, and I'll put it right over here after I white out. You can see I get complicated in the spread because I end up having just a lot of stickers on my fingers. I probably should have pulled out one of my planning guides, which are those clear guides that you can put stickers on, but I just held it on my fingers. Let me know in the comments below, do you just hold on to a bunch of stickers on your fingers while you're planning? That happens to me all the time, and I'll like stick them on the back of my hand. I just end up with stickers all over the place as I'm working through a planner spread. Once I get the sidebar sorted out, normally I would hop straight into functional stickers, but then this one catches my eye that says "Hooray for the weekend," and I figured I really wanted to put that over to the side. Now you can see at the very top of the screen, I have my planner, my regular planner, open to the month of May because that is what I'm referencing as I'm planning out this week. So I can figure out what boxes I need, what's going on, when I have busy days, things like that. So this is where I'm like, uh-oh, that definitely cut through. No worries. It'll all work out in the end. I'm not super worried about that. All right. Taking my attention now to functional boxes. Like I said, these are sized for the big size planner, but I'm again not worried about that because I like to layer my boxes and have them go outside the lines anyway. So I'm going to start with the arch box that says today, brings in a little bit of writing and this really soft pink. And that soft pink is going to be something that I repeat throughout the spread. So definitely have room to write things on Monday, and then we will layer some boxes. It turns out Wednesday we have a lot going on. And so I was looking for a vertical box. I didn't find one that I really liked in Modern Bookish. So now I'm heading over to Modern Farmhouse. And this one has 1, 2, 3, and it has a great list. And my kids, all three, have different activities that day. So I will be able to list out all of those things. So I'm going to put that there, but I am going to layer it with this floral piece. And again, look at all the stickers hanging out on my fingers. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. So, all right, this goes down and I mess with it and fuss with it to get it down. And you guys, I end up pulling it up eventually. So it happens. Again, I should have pulled out my sticker planner guides, but I wasn't going to. So I'm trying to pull this because I want to put down this list sticker that has a beautiful color tone to it, but it covers up most of the floral. So it kind of defeats the purpose. I'm going back to where I put our schedule at the top of my planner just because it really, really makes sense to me. And I think if something's working for you, you don't need to change it just for the sake of doing something different in your planner. Like this works for me and for my family, having the schedule at the top. So I'm gonna stick with it. And when I feel like it's not working or I feel bored, then I can change it up. Okay, so I got that box all sorted. We will put the floral on top just so you can see, still plenty of room to write. And then on Thursday, I'm gonna need a couple of different boxes. I have a green one pulled out, but truthfully, I really wanna stick with the soft pink. So I changed my mind and I will go put this one back and go with the pink instead. It's perfectly fine to pull in the green. I just thought, you know what, this is coming out really neutral anyway. Let's stick with the pinks and the black and white and see how it goes from there. So layering again the floral on top of this box, got all that I need on Thursday. I actually don't really need any boxes on Friday this week, not yet at least. I do end up leaving most of that box open. I do that because we have stuff that pops up in our schedule, and so I don't always have the perfect number of boxes ready to go. And in that case, I just write it in, you guys. I don't need a box for every event. I work in my planner as the week goes to fill in the space as needed. So it doesn't always work out perfectly with everything boxed and everything checklist, but it starts out really pretty, and then I add to it because your planner is supposed to be there to help you stay organized. So sometimes that means just jotting random notes down on the page. Sunday is another really busy day for us. So I have this longer kind of oval box and it really mirrors the arch box that's on the left side of the page, and it gives me tons of room to write. And then I think we have just one baseball game on Saturday, so one box ought to do, and that should be it for the functional boxes. I grab this one down here that says Kind Heart, Brave Soul. Again, layering things on top of the washi tape is a great way to make it functional, and I love this long box right here. It says list it out. I can do my priorities for the week, my focus, things like that. I can do all kinds of lists right there. And then now I'm back into the Modern Farmhouse. I love these headers that say important. I will use them for my checklists, which in the middle row of boxes, I generally do tasks for that day. So I'll have several different checklists going throughout the week. So I like to add little headers there. So I'll put those kind of staggered throughout. So you have the pink and then the black and then the really light blush pink right here, layered over the lines. And then I'm looking for like bullet points or something that I can use to divide up, something that I can use in those other boxes. Love this one, Caffeine and Confidence. Adding that one in, even though it brings in a different color, I just really love that sticker. So I wanted to have it there. And then we'll add another clear sticker that says #1 priority. And again, this is kind of a repetition and balance because I have some clear stickers along the bottom of that row of boxes. All right, there are these flag stickers and they layer beautifully. I love them. They're really long. And so normally I would put this on the side and then use it as a bullet point. Instead, I put this down. I'm actually going to use it as a divider. So I usually have 3 tasks that I focus on a day that I need to write out. Not your everyday routine things, 3 out of the ordinary tasks. And so what I decide to do is actually move these banner stickers down, and I'll write my task above, in between the two, and then one right below, and that'll kind of divide up where I put those lists. So that's the plan for that. I put a couple of book ones right there. I love how it brings in a warmth with these like brown tones. So I'll do the same thing over here, and again, I'm just going to use it to divide up how that box functions. And with that, I'm almost done getting this set up. I need something else over on the left-hand side. I find this really gorgeous pink sticker that says, "Believe in yourself." I'm a big believer in words of affirmation, so I love having them in my planner. I get that down. I want to straighten up this square, so I'm just going to shift it ever so slightly. Now that I added that kind of darker pink, I need to balance it out more. I have it in a couple of the boxes and in the title that says important, but I want to balance it out, and I'm going to do that with an extra little box over, or an extra circle over on the left-hand side that I can write kind of a focus for the week. So that will be right there. And then the spread's pretty much done. I'll grab my acrylograph markers and color in the numbers at the top. I'm super gonna miss when I don't have these numbers to color in anymore, because I haven't seen any Happy Planner releases with these kind of fill in the blank numbers, and it makes me a little sad because I like coloring them in. Anyway, that's it for this spread. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. I will link all of the supplies that I use down below. I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon members. Thank you guys so much for your support. You make it possible for me to keep this YouTube channel up, and I really, really appreciate it. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.